Here at United Way, we believe in convening individuals and organizations together to make a difference in people's lives through our strategies, through our programs, services, to make a difference and move the needle on some issues.
What are some of the services that most people wouldn't know that the United Way of Madison County offers?
211 is one of our greatest services in which people can make a phone call and really provide an opportunity to get resources they need to move forward when they have some challenges. Another one is we have a few initiatives that are pretty new to our organization. One is Young Men United, and what it is working with African American young men, 9th to 12th grade, and currently we're at Lee High School, and Brandon Gaddis is leading that effort in order to give them career exploration and educational opportunities and to really prepare them for life after high school. And it positions them to just be great citizens, great husbands, fathers, and men. So that's one of the new programs people may not know about. Another one is Dolly Parton Imagination Library, in which we have every zip code in Madison County. And what that does is it provides free books for any children birth to 5 years old. Parent signs up for the program, and they get a book at their house every month. This program is an opportunity for individuals to grow educationally and make a difference. A third area is we're focusing on housing. With our community now, with equitable and needing equitable housing and affordable housing opportunities, we hosted a summit last year in March, and we were able to lead an effort when we got 70 key leaders in our community, from the real estate to bankers to city employees to just individuals, to really tackle this and have some conversations around this key issue that's impacting our communities. And that was led by Kathy Miller, our Community Impact Director.
When I think back, I think of growing up in Western New York, and we always heard the United Way and Community Chest.
Yes.
And just the efforts that they did. Even in our schools, we had fundraising events to raise money for the United Way. How does United Way garner its funds? I know in other markets you had quite a bit of matching funds from companies and things of that nature. What is the strategy now as we're in the new millennium as far as garnering funds to keep the United Way alive?
Well, the workplace campaigns are something that is key to our operations, in which we go and work with companies and corporations in order to allow opportunities, share information with employees to give directly to the United Way or designate our dollars to our 27 partner agencies. That's the bread and butter of what we've done and we continue to do. But what we've also done is starting new initiatives in which people can give directly to causes that our community needs. We've changed our direction and philosophy because we understand that we want to be truly servant leaders in which we can make a direct impact on problems and challenges that we're experiencing in the community. And that's been a direct, it's shown the results and have direct impact on what's happening right now. And we're fortunate to be able to be a leader in this area. We consider ourselves a convener in a lot of different areas and set up partnership and collaborations in order to serve different populations in our community. Last year, we were able to serve 1 in 4 individuals in Madison County, over 110,000 people, directly in making a difference to combat their challenges they're experiencing.
1 in 4, wow.
Yes.
That's a huge footprint there. What does the future look like for you, and what are some of your goals that you're striving as leader of the United Way?
Well, one of the things that, I don't take it lightly. I consider me being in this role, United Way has been here 80 years. And I'm honored to be the first African-American president CEO in the history of this organization. And with that, I understand I'm privileged, it's an honor, but it's also a responsibility that I don't take lightly, because I understand that being in this role, we have an opportunity every single day to make a difference in individuals and families' lives that we serve. So as we look into the future, our board and our key staff people here have embraced our strategic plan of 2022 to 2025 called The Standard. And in that strategic plan, it's a living, breathing document in which we utilize to really reposition our United Way for greater good. So we're here another 80 years. Through that, we've been able to really tackle some of these issues, such as education with our edX program, which we're in partnership with Drake State, and in which we give people opportunity to be relook at and get an opportunity with lower, middle, moderate income individuals, and give them the opportunities to get credentials in cybersecurity and data analytics, which is different from the previous United Way operation. And as I shared before about the Dolly Parton Imagination Library and Young Men United, and just preparing ourselves for the future benefits so we can really make a substantial impact and do things differently at the United Way.
Far more than just providing a bowl of soup and boots and coats.
Yes, yeah. We haven't forgotten that. We understand that we work with the partner agencies and work within our community to really meet people where they're at. But in a community that's so diverse here in Madison County, we understand that we need to be as much to as many people as possible. Because you have people that are experiencing different things. Mental health, for instance. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, it really rose to another level. Mental health has been a challenge for our community in the world for years, but it really rose to the occasion when that occurred. So we've started some innovation hubs within partner agencies, also other nonprofit organizations in which we're tackling things like mental health. Wellstone does a fantastic job, and other organizations are doing, like NAMI, doing fantastic work, but we want to come alongside and say, hey, we can help be an impact in that area as well, use our brand and our influence and our reach to really meet people's needs. Well, I've been fortunate. I was raised by two individuals, my father, who was a college professor for 28 years, and my mother, who was a pastor for 13 years. But both of them stressed the importance of education. They're deceased now, but I still try to carry on their legacy of importance of giving back. Growing up being born in Zimbabwe, Africa, formerly Rhodesia, I understand the importance of, when it came to the States, the blessings and opportunities that are here that are incredible. I was able to come across a family called the Wilson family. Ed and Jane Wilson and Eddie, and their family, we became friends when I moved to Mansfield, Pennsylvania. And through that trek, I understood that it takes all people to be successful. Through my journey, I've understood that relationships are instrumental in making things happen. And through these different things that have happened, both positive and negative, I've tried to embrace those challenges because I understand if we have God, family, then career, that great things can happen. And I've had some setbacks, which I understand those are problems to position me right here today. So I can look to you and just say that despite those setbacks, the United Way has been, I'm on assignment here at United Way to make a difference in the community, along with our great staff team, our great board. And this journey has been rocky at times, but I understand this journey is something that if you embrace it, greater things are going to come. So servant leadership is something that I believe strongly in, and I believe that each one of us play a role and play a part in leading the success of people. And every day I get up and I'm able to look, open my eyes, I'm grateful, and I'm able to look and say, hey, I get to go do a job that I can make a difference in people's lives.
Just one thing, just your last opinion on the Tennessee Valley, Huntsville, Madison County. What do you think of this area?
We're blessed beyond measure. You look at how things have gone on in this, especially in this country over the last several years. It's impact a lot of it. We've been kind of in a bubble because we've continued to be successful economically. We continue to be successful and recognized. Our city leaders and our government leaders have done a great job positioning our community for the greater good. But there's people challenges. When you have, I think it's 27% that live in poverty in our area, we still got some work to do. One of the things that we can't get, and I think that why I'm blessed to be here at United Way, is complacent and understand that, because when you become complacent, you forget the people that don't have a voice. So in this role, working along with our great staff and board, we understand that we can't get complacent, because as long as there's kids that can't read at the proper reading level, as long as there's families that are still fighting every day to feed their families, as long as there's people out, young people and young adults and adults alone trying to find livable wages to survive in our community, then we're not where we need to be. And I think there's a commitment from our community to say, hey, we need all people to rise to the level and be a part of what's going on. I think we're insulated sometimes in what we have, because things are good, but we're such a generous community who believes in investing in people so we all can rise to the level that we want.